Guys, we got a great video coming at you. I got to swim with a whale shark in the wild in Thailand. So amazing. Oh, it's the tired eyes again. 6 in the morning. On my way to go to the most beautiful dive Koh Tao has to offer. I'm excited, but I'm tired. I don't remember exactly where I parked. Oh yeah, I do. It's right there. I'm too tired to make words, so.
15 minutes later.
Super rare occurrence. There's whale sharks here unexpectedly for our dive, so we're trying to rush over and see them. Well, super rare, but on our advanced water deep dive today, we saw a whale shark in the wild, way out here in the middle of nowhere. It's a famous dive site, biggest rock, coral that we swam next to, and then everybody started. We only saw it because my air tank was running out early, so we went up like 2 minutes early. Had we stayed down an extra 3 minutes, we wouldn't have seen it. So the instructor told me he's thankful for that. It's only the 4th time he's ever seen one, and I've only been in Asia for a month and I've seen 2, so I feel super blessed. That was amazing. It was a little smaller than the first one, but had a bunch of schools of fish next to it. I got a little bit of GoPro footage. Like and subscribe and watch till the end. It's the most important thing. All right, guys, thank you, and thank you for supporting me. Oh, I feel blessed right now. Fucking awesome. It really is an absolutely amazing thing to be swimming next to one of these gentle giants. It's just a blessing that I can't even describe. The first one didn't have all these little tiny fish attached all over it. Not sure what they're doing hanging out with him, but just made for a cooler effect. I can't tell what type of fish they are either, but I'm told this is a pretty common thing. But man, what an epic experience. You guys have to get out to Thailand. So if you remember earlier in the video, I had mentioned that the only reason we saw this whale shark was because I was running out of air in my tank, so we were going back early. And then that's why you hear me taking such shallow breaths here, is I'm pretty much out of air, but I still want to be down there and checking out this amazing creature. Everybody's celebrating after seeing the whale shark. It's a rare sight here. It's just a wild one. No one's feeding it. Pretty awesome. I actually got to record it. So that's the second whale shark I got to see, and this one was just in the wild. I mean, the last one was in the wild too, but they were feeding it to keep it coming.
Later.
Anything that was a handrail. Are you filming this?
Yeah.
Alright, I think that. Anything that was a handrail on the shipwreck is now a metal spike. Yeah, that sticks directly out the wreck. So you need to be very, very aware of your buoyancy. Never get out of trip. Yeah? Because if you're swimming and you can't see this, yeah, if you kick that, it's going to go right through your leg. Yeah? Super aware of our buoyancy. We treat the shipwreck as though it's a coral reef. Yeah, we don't touch it unless you're going to crash into it and then one finger push yourself away. If you look carefully, there's a very, very fine layer of coral that's now growing under it. This is taking over 10 years to grow. So we don't want to be touching it, or else that's going to slow it down a lot. It's a warship. Yeah, it's an American World warship, World War II boat. It was gifted to Thailand in 1947. They used it until 2007 when they decommissioned it. In 2011 it was sank.
Oh, it's sank on purpose.
Yeah. The shipwreck is the right way up, and it's in one piece. You can see where it's a little bit damaged in a couple of places. Some of this is from when the shipwreck fell over when it sank it. It took them 3 goes to get it right. And another one, the top of the shipwreck, a boat moored up on it and ripped the roof. Yeah? There is a mooring line on the boat. It's a very thin mooring line. Again, like say a boat used it, the boats aren't supposed to use it. It's just so that we know where the wreck is. Yeah? educational reference only. Yeah, if anybody holds it, and if you held it and descended, you just pull the thing down. Yeah, because you'll be heavy enough to pull the buoy down. It's only a small buoy at the top. It leads directly to the wheelhouse of the wreck. Yeah, which is the highest point of the wreck. It's 18 meters. Yeah, at the top of the wreck, at the top of the wheelhouse. So for this dive only, yeah, if anybody gets separated from the group, instead of staying where you are for a minute, I want you to swim back to where we started and hover above the wheelhouse. This will give you more no-deco time on your computer, yeah, and it gives more chance of finding each other underwater. The visibility can be very bad at the wreck. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be great. So we've all got torches. Yeah. When we go down the side of the wreck, you can use these torches to poke it inside the windows. Have a look what's inside. It's all stripped out on the inside, but there's a lot of whipped coral in some of the rooms. There's a lot of fish. Other rooms there's now. And you can see that the structure of the wreck as well when you're inside. Because we're going to be deep on the dive, same depth as the last dive, yeah, our deco is going to be very short again. So we need to begin the same as last time. I want you to be checking your air every 2 minutes, your deco every 1 minute, making sure we don't realize. And we've all got to stay close by to each other so we don't get separated from each other. And we'll spend the entire time on the shipwreck. Again, remember, don't touch a shipwreck. If you see anybody else touch a shipwreck, they're breaking rules, not breaking food. And last time I was at the shipwreck, I saw the biggest eel I've ever seen in Town. Hiding. I've got a feeling it might live in this place. But it's a really weird place. Yeah. I looked in it and nobody else, I spoke to other people, nobody had ever tried looking in this place. So I'll look for it again, see if it's in there. Yeah. So like the eels before normally heads like that, this guy's got a head like that. Yeah. We'll have a look, see if we can see it. Look, when you get to the guns as well, one of them, if you look down, there's normally a fish that's living in it. It's funny to look at. It's not a cool fish, but it's just funny. HTMS Satako. Yeah. I do not know its American name. Obviously, they didn't call it that. It was in the Battle of Iwo Jima, yeah, which you may know about because it's one of the most famous battles in World War II if you're an American.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so you just do that. And what you want to do is
This dive here going down to this World War II ship is one of the reasons that I even started scuba diving to begin with. I really always thought it was fascinating to dive down to these underwater worlds and see down ships and down airplanes and explore all that kind of thing. So I am so looking forward to this. Here's some of the coral we got to see along the way. It was really fascinating being around this place. This stuff was so thick and so deep. I've only ever seen little pieces of it, but like this was just a ginormous spot of this stuff. I'm not sure what type of coral it is. There are so many fish hiding throughout this whole coral thing. I can't even express how big this probably was. Maybe like the size of a semi-truck that would go down the road, but really epic. So in just a second, you can see me whip my hand towards some clams. If you just push water towards them, they all close. It's kind of interesting. You're not actually hitting them, you're just putting a little breeze towards them, or a little wave action. But man, this is just so fascinating. I absolutely love being under the water. I'm so glad I could bring all this content to you guys. If it's getting a little boring and a little redundant, I'm sorry. I know some people really want to see all this coral stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and keep a lot of this in here. I am super sad to tell you guys, though, that the GoPro died before we actually got to the sunken ship. So unfortunately, I don't even have any videos of that. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but we'll get you the one from the next time.
A lot of boring math later.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, so we're out here trying to find a fucking sunset spot. We went up to this restaurant that doesn't face the sunset and wouldn't even let me take a picture without ordering. Then I was gonna order and they don't even drinks I wanted. So this looks like a way to a sunset because it's that way. This is not a road. So Nick is running up there to find out, and I'm gonna fly the drone up and just check and see. Takeoff permitted, so I'm gonna try it out. Well, here's that drone shot that I took, and I'm really glad I did because this was a really epic place to film from. Just take a look at this freaking view over here. So amazing. So we were able to find a place to watch the sunset, but I had to fly the drone around here for a little while. Nick was off running up into those mountains to try to see what he could see, so I had a few minutes to take some good pictures and some good videos for y'all. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm so thankful that I got this DJI drone. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but in case y'all are wondering, I'm flying with the DJI Pro Mini 3, I believe is what it's called. I'm really glad that I got this thing before I left. So we did finally find a place to watch the sunset and get some food. So this sort of lizard lives inside.
This one's small.
That's small. Yo, this road is fuck treacherous.
Much later.
So we went back to that crazy bar that I found Nick at in the last video, and this time I met the fire dancers and actually got to spin with them. So this is a couple of them. What a great bunch of guys they were.
The next day.
Well, last night was incredible, but I'm paying the price today. I overslept, slept way past my boat. Supposed to go to Koh Phangan today. Luckily, I didn't book a room there yet, so I'm not losing money there, but I did buy a ferry ticket already. So I'll go down to the office and see if I can exchange that. I got flipped drunk last night. Good Lord. But I met a bunch of cool people. I met a guy that owns a tattoo shop in Denmark. He's gonna have me out to do some piercings, so that's awesome. That was a nice connection. We hung out most of the night. Him and his sister, super cool people. But damn, Nick made it out. He got to his boat because he's not answering the plane, or he's not answering the phone, so I'm assuming he's on the plane. I'm packing. What an amazing night, but I'm definitely paying for it now. However, I spun fire last night on the beach with the fire dancers. What an awesome bunch of dudes. Oh, that was just awesome. Like, I needed it. Zero fuck-ups. All my tosses went off. I wasn't going to do them on the water, but did it. Everything was getting primo. So that's awesome. I got to tell some of my jokes to some of the American-speaking people on the far side, or English-speaking people on the far side. American-speaking. I'm tired. I'm not necessarily hungover. I am hungry. I think I got like a little bit of a headache in here, so maybe that's like a little bit hungover, but I'll be fine. I'm having some coffee, I'm packing, and I'll go figure out this ferry situation. The full moon party's not till tomorrow, so as long as I get there tomorrow, things should be fine, or even late tonight. So I'm gonna pack up to the point of just like and I'll keep you all posted. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Here's just some pictures from that little book that I was earlier in the video, in case people want more knowledge about the coral and the dive procedures and stuff like that. So here's just a little bit of that information. Thank you so much for watching my whole video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.